pick still to come, and a sneaker called the Tempo that you're gonna love because it is stain and water resistant. But before we get to that one, if you saw the thong style shoe that we had earlier in the show and you were like, I love the idea of that shoe, but I just don't do the piece between the toes. I just don't do a thong style shoe. You may now rejoice because we have a slide sandal idea with the same comfort surround system technology built in. And this one is called the Shuffle. Your colors are the black that go back to violet here in the footbed. And there's a little bit of silver on there as well.
Beautiful. I'm sorry, but that's
it
like
really
great
is
looking.
Beautiful. Why are you apologizing?
I don't know.
There's no need to apologize for a hot looking shoe. Then we also have, this one is the gray, although I feel like it's almost a little bit more of like a light silver, but we're calling it gray, and it's got the pops of blue.
And there, probably because there is a little bit of that silver right there.
A little bit of the silver right there. Then here we have the white with the pink, and this one's cool because it's a very blushy petal pink. And then there's a peach here on top of the shoe as well. And the last one is the navy with the lavender. And so it's navy here on the front of the shoe, pops of silver. There's a little bit of that lavender color that's around the edges, but then your footbed really goes back to more of that deeper gray shade. And then all the bottoms do go back to the white. So if someone wasn't here earlier and they didn't see that shoe with the shimmy that was more of the thong style shoe, and they want the same feel in the bottom, this is their choice.
Exactly,
right?
And it's all about choices because women, that's a big deal to women to have different choices because we're not all built the same. We don't have the same taste in what we like and what we don't like. So to be able as a brand to offer you different types of sandals. So some of us girls like our thong sandals and others of us love to just slip on a nice, easy slide. But what's wonderful is we were able to give you the same comfort, the same bottom, the same footbed. And I'm just gonna show it to you again because I love how this footbed feels. It's our Q Contour footbed. So it was built specifically around the unique shape of a woman's foot.
Right.
The way the heel cup is designed, it's deep and it's meant to really hold your heel in place, which means you're not gonna wobble side to side. It's gonna prevent you from pronating. It's gonna feel nice and soft and squishy when when your heel goes down into it. And the other thing too is the arch support. So the arch, and you can see it here on the side,
right there.
How that comes up, that's gonna help post your arch area. And if you take your finger there and just push down
right here
and feel how squishy that is. Look at that.
I tried it on while you were talking.
That's awesome.
And this is like a marshmallow shoe. Yeah. I mean, this and the thong style shoe that we had on earlier with this technology built on the bottom that is so lightweight. It's like a dream where you get to walk on a marshmallow.
Yes.
And it gives back to you and it's giving you support, but it's not giving you hard support back up into the foot. It's giving you this complete comfort surround, hugging feeling when you put it on.
And I was very, again, I have a flat foot, so I was very skeptical as technology was being developed that I was so used to, I need that hard piece underneath my arch area.
Like we're raised to think that a hard bed is like the best bed to sleep on.
Exactly.
And then you're like, no, I really want to be hugged.
No, and as you said so well, that it's soft, squishy, marshmallowy where you need it, and then it's supportive, but still soft and flexible where you need it as well.
Any thoughts, Colleen, on the feel of this shoe? She's like, I want these. Those are her thoughts. I want these.
We're making a list.
And the gray. Okay, we're gonna make a list. Yeah, and they're so cute on the foot too. You get that hook or the hook and loop closure just so that you can adjust it a little bit more snug if you want it, a little bit more looser if you want it. But the fact that we have this in mediums and wides, you get to choose the one that really works the best for your foot. Do you have any words, Colleen, about this one? She said it feels like a cloud of marshmallows, kind of similar to the way that I would kind of describe this, which defies description because many times those shoes that felt so squishy were kind of heavier in the past. Yeah. And it's very deceiving because you get this one at home and you think, how can there be anything to this? But the technology is in the materials.
Exactly.
Not just the materials, but how the footbed is truly crafted to give you that support. You will never want to take these off.
No, and you don't need to. Honestly.
You really
Except
don't
for when
need
you go to bed. That's about it. So I put these on like first thing in the morning and then it's just go time. And I love how, again, it's adjustable. So if you need to change the shape because your foot has changed as the day goes on, you've got that. It's really great too how soft and comfortable the inside of the straps are.
To your point, I'm going to try to fold this in because it feels to me like that wetsuit material.
Yes.
It's just like you don't even know it's there. It's that soft.
It's the neoprene, but they made it super, super soft, and they gave you a little bit of like foam cushion as well between the lining.
Right, it's not just the material.
It's not just the lining. Yeah, there's actually like some foam in there. It's cush. Because again, going back to the whole idea of just surrounding your foot in extreme comfort. From the footbed and how squishy and wonderful that feels, to the inside of the lining, how that feels on the strap. Everything that's touching your feet is going to feel more comfortable than previous versions of Ryka sandals we've ever done.
You know what, you really are. I encourage you, if you are a Ryka girl, if you've tried Ryka in the past and you've not yet stepped into this CSS technology, please pick any of the shoes in the show that have the CSS technology, but specifically if you want an open style shoe, the price is stellar. It's $41.88, and we've put it on those 2 easy payments to make it more affordable, to try the newest technology, because when I tell you, I remember when you introduced it, the new technology, there is such a difference. I mean, it's not like, yeah, we stuck something. I can't tell you how many times someone has stuck something new in a shoe and I put it on and I'm like, yeah, it feels nice. But it didn't feel different.
Yes.
It felt good. This feels different to me, and the best kind of different. And now 700 of these have been spoken for in this show as we're speaking. So if you need just like a new little slip-on shoe, you may get this thinking it's gonna be the little shoe you leave by the door that you're gonna get the mail in and all that stuff. And then this is the shoe that you will end up living in that you weren't expecting you were gonna live in. And you will come back for more colors.
No, and exactly to your point is, you know, I've slipped it on to like go like take out the trash or something. And then I came inside and I started to take them off and I started to walk around and my floors are hard. And then my feet started to hurt. So then I put the sandal back on. And then I'm happy and wonderful again. And
these are actually so comfortable. I would say consider getting a pair for yourself as a slipper to wear inside the house. If you have a lot of tile, they have a lot of tile out west where I used to live. If you got hardwood, if you have a lot of linoleum, things like that, harder surfaces, keep a pair just for indoors. I think you'll be super pleased.